welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to new subscribers. Thank you to returning. Thank you to every single one of you who watches my video. It has been a little while since we have done a clean with me video, and I've had it in my gallery for a while now, for a couple of days. Let me not say for a while, for a couple of days. But we know cleaning videos can be very long. Editing them into a video that is not too short or too long can be drain sometimes. So I woke up very early today. I woke up around 5. Actually, I was in the kitchen at 5, and this is just after 6. I decided to do dishes off camera, load my dishwasher and all of that. I went to bed without loading my dishwasher, and you know, it's same story, load shedding. So this morning I decided that I wanted to wake up early and start my day very early, because sometimes when you start, since it's winter, I feel like the day is getting shorter, or it's almost winter. The day is getting shorter and shorter. You wake up and you say, let me have a cup of tea. Before you know it, it's time for you to cook, because load shed is about to happen. You know, all of those things. So today I decided to wake up at 5, did my dishes off camera, because I felt like most of my videos starts with me doing dishes. So then after an hour and so, I started shooting, and we are going to do a thorough cleaning in my kitchen, in areas that I'm going to touch today. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are adjusting well to the load shedding. Lately in my area, I don't know other areas, it's been like stage 6, which sometimes you only have 4 hours of electricity during the day. So the struggle is real, guys. Even when I don't upload, or I don't upload on time or on certain days, it's simply because it's not because I don't have videos. It's simply because it's difficult, you know, charge the phone, edit, upload and all of those things. It can get very tricky, but we are pushing. And the fact that it's also almost winter, it's not helping the situation as well. So yeah, I was cleaning as I was doing the thorough. I would say thorough. I don't always do it, you know, but just on days where I wanna do it like to the point that I am satisfied with it. Like I said, I haven't been up to date with my cleaning, and I think last time when we spoke, I told you guys that our neighbor is doing some renovations to their house, and our houses are close to each other. All the dust that comes from there come straight into our house. It's as if we are also in construction. That has also been so overwhelming for me. At the beginning, I would dust and dust and dust, and but I felt like that was all I was doing, to the point where I just, stopped. But it is so dusty in the house, it's not even funny. Even now, when I'm doing this voiceover, it's still very, very, very dusty. I know some things are not, uh, you can't control them, you cannot control them. You cannot ask a person not to do what they want to do in their house. But it felt like we were in construction with them as well. And I was like, I wonder how it is for them if it's like this for our house. And now, guys, I'm a lazy person. I am a lazy person, so I don't like things that get out of hand, because I get overwhelmed when it gets like that. And you will, if I get to the point where I'm too overwhelmed, I sometimes don't know how to start. So I'll be there like beat up, because I cannot, get up and do it. I wouldn't know what to do, where to start. I feel like when it's too chaotic or something. Funny, I was watching a CK clean my nest with me the other day, and she was talking about how cleaning is therapeutic, and it is for me as well, because I don't get to, I like it. I feel like when the space is clean, you are able to breathe. For me, when it's chaos, like now, it wasn't untidy. The house was not untidy. I've been keeping up with my laundry and my dishes and all of that. It was just, or should I say, it is just the dust that is getting to me. And I don't believe in doing same thing over and over or every day, because if I do that, then I am neglecting other things that I'm supposed to be doing. And guys, it's a lot. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind a little bit. And they couldn't have chosen a better, time, because this month for me is hectic with capital H. So I really did not need this, but I'm managing. I cannot be insensitive about everything, because it's their house and I'm in my house. But this month is just too hectic for me, and I'm praying that I keep to my schedule, to my uploading. Guys, I'm upset today. Unfortunately, I can't get into the details, but I'm a bit upset. I'm sad. I don't like feeling that way. It dampens my mood. It affects my productivity. It affects everything that I want to do. And I don't like it when I feel that way, because I don't like dwelling into things, you know. I don't like dwelling into things. And yesterday I was catching up on Bohisho Sehata, and she was saying something. Though I haven't commented on that video, she was talking about always being strong. Ne? I understood her, and I understand her, and everything that she said there. I wish maybe possible it could be type of an off-camera situation, but being strong, guys, is hard. I'm always like go because if I allow myself to crumble, I don't know how to get up. If I allow myself to cry, I don't know how. I dwell into that. So most of the time I rather not. I don't dwell in self-pity. I don't allow myself to be sad. And like she said, asking for help. I don't know how to ask for help. It's good and it's bad, because when you ask, for me it goes both ways. I don't ask for help, or I don't share my feelings that much or problems that much with other people if I have them, besides my husband and my son, because I'm perceived as this strong person. Anyone can come and talk to me, and I would listen. I would give advice. If I have to console, put them in the right frame of mind, allow them to vent if they want to vent. But I don't get the same thing from people. If let's say, hypothetically speaking, if I were to call someone and try to, maybe I have a problem, or I just want to talk to someone, because I don't have a lot of friends, but I do have few people that I talk to. If I do that, the conversation always ends up being about them. And I don't know if it's because people don't believe that I can be bothered, or I have emotions, or whatever it is. And most times I come back feeling worse than when I actually called that person to talk to them, so I rather not say anything, even when I'm feeling sad, even when I'm not okay, because talking to people never really bear me fruits. Instead, I come back feeling worse than before I called them. So that's the downfall of being strong, but it also has its perks, because the fact that you don't dwell in things, nothing stops, nothing changes, nothing ever, you don't crumble. But another downfall of it is that no one really ever comes to you. I didn't know there was, now that I'm older, I'm realizing there's a difference in when someone says, "How are you?" Do you know how simple that thing sounds? How are you? We say that a lot. Hi, how are you? And you say, oh, I'm okay, and you? I'm good. Then you pass. But no one in my big age, CK says in my big age, no one has ever said, hello, how are you? How are you? No one says that. I've never had anyone asking me that. I'm not talking about my family here. I'm not talking about my son, my husband. No one ever asked me that question. How are you? And I didn't, it only hit me as I grew older that there's a difference in how are you and how are you. Someone actually giving you a second to express yourself if you have to. And funny enough, I think even with my husband and I, for a while, that's what we did as well, because we used to run on go, like, And then one day we were just going to bed and I was like, babe, how are you? Guys, he didn't know how to respond to me. He did not know how to respond to me. And even in that moment, I realized how bad we are. Because the same thing that I'm saying, even with him, it's the same. I don't think there's anyone who asks him, how is he? Other than, how are you? Like, just passing. So when Bohishi was talking about this, it hit home. And when she was talking about not giving someone an opportunity, I don't want to dwell too much on it, but you guys can go and watch that video. I think a lot of times some things comes from growing up in an environment where there's no father figure, although her father has always been there. Professional's father has always been there. With me on my side, when we were growing up, our dad was not there. So, and our older brother, he's 10 years senior than my sister and 12 years senior than me. So when we were 12 years senior than me. So when we were teenagers, he was long gone at home. And we grew up like under strong women. I'm from that lineage of strong women. You cannot show weakness. You cannot cry. You cry, but you keep going. You keep moving. Your tears will be running down your cheeks, and you'll be doing dishes there. You'll be asking people, can I make you something to eat? You keep moving. And I think that is such a bad thing, because even now as an adult, guys, I'm not gonna say I'm cleaning. If you are new here, we chat when we clean. We watch the video while I clean, and then we chat. So even now, when I'm sick, I don't know how to stop. I'm not that one that when I have a headache, I'll say, oh, I have a headache, I'm gonna lie down. For me, it's you go. You go. When I say I'm sick and I'm in bed, I'm really sick. I'm really, really sick. So as I was saying, growing up in that environment that there's no father figure, there's no one who's, no one is gonna come and you don't know how to be vulnerable, or you don't know how to ask help. You know, I now that I think about it, in the village we used to have those fangs, the spiky fangs that would be made from the you go to the forest and cut the poles and you put on there, and then you take one wire, like it will have 3 or 4 wires. At some point, it's not at some point, most of the time during school holidays, we would go fetch wood and all of that for the fire and all of that. This is when we were no longer at my grandmother's house, we were at our house. My sister and I collapsed that fence, went to the forest to cut. We were teenagers then. Cut the wood, the poles, and then we will come and dig a hole, dig where the other ones were, like put, make sure that it's strong, and then we would tighten it up. And then when it's around festive season, listen, we would paint that house. It wasn't a big house, but we would paint that house. Like, there was no one who was coming to save you, or a brother who would do bona. If there's a nail that needed to be put somewhere, he would do it. So with that, even when you grow up, you don't know how to say, can you? It took me a long time to learn how to ask for help from my husband, my then boyfriend. When they're not here, I can carry my washing basket to go to the line. But if him or Theo are here, I will not. I taught myself. I taught myself that I must ask for help. If he's in the house where I cannot reach, I'm not gonna take a step later and get there. I ask him, but it took a long time for me to get to that point. Hey, people don't believe me when I say, nah guys, me, I don't know my rules. That's how bad I was. When I'm like, I don't know my rules. So now in my house, when I was dating my husband, then my boyfriend, I never asked for money. Sometimes I look at him, I'm like, whether you had it easy, Mara, you had it easy. I hear people talking about mabuso, mbecho, and do not get me wrong, I never lacked anything whilst my husband had, but I did not. I don't know that thing. That's how bad. Even when I needed something, like I would not. He would see that, okay, I need something, that he would do, but I would not. That's how bad I was. Although no, we are married, everything is transparent. I don't have to ask. I have access, but as a girlfriend, hey, bo. But yeah, I just want to say, now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm feeling better. But when I started this video, I was just not okay. And when I started this voiceover, and I would just say, can we normalize asking the people that we love, that we care about, that we are close to, ask them how they really are? I don't think we do that enough as a society, and majority of the time, even when you are not feeling good, we don't want, we feel like you don't want to burden someone with your issues and all of that, and understand again that that same person that you are able to talk to whenever you want to talk to them, sometimes ask them if they are okay. Sometimes they will be okay emotionally, but sometimes they need something. You can help them in a different way than you can be them you can be there for them in a different way than they are to you. There's no person who is strong. Those people that you say, she's strong, that one, she's, those are the one that suffers the most, because no one believes that they need help. No one offers them help. No one offers them a lending ear. No one holds their hands. No one comforts them. No one gives them a hug. And when I say no one, I am not counting the kids. I'm not counting the husband. Sometimes you need a neutral comfort. You need someone to just understand how you feel, or to listen. You don't have to understand, but you can listen. If someone is if I can say this to you, for maybe to make sense, a lot of times that person that you are able to talk to, anytime you need to talk, believe me, you are not the only one that you are talking to them. Someone else, if not 10 people at a time, are telling that particular person their problems, their issues, and all of it. And out of that 10 people, high probability chance that none of you are asking that person if they are okay. It becomes all about you. Can you imagine what happened? This thing, I don't know if I will offend other people, because I know it's a calling. I know this platform, we have different people, but this thing of being able to listen to people can be a calling that no matter how much you run away from it, you'll forever have someone knocking at your door and saying 1, 2, 3, and it's not one person, it's not two, it is probably a lot more people than you could ever imagine. So I'm gonna ask, or I'm going to challenge you, if you're going to watch this video, if you have someone that you are able to confide in, if you have someone that you are able to talk to, that is there for you when you need them, please check up on them. Please ask them, how are you? Do you need anything? Can I help you with anything? Please do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the notification bell. See you on my next video. Bye.